My name's Paul. I'm a guitar player, teacher, musician, and I run a craft beer, spirit and wine shop. I moved from Dubai. I was out there for about 18 years, from approximately 2013, onwards. Came to London to study music for university. Getting used to being back in the UK, I guess. As I'm originally from Scotland, it'd been so long since I'd been back in the UK, so sort of readjusting to that was probably the biggest thing. I definitely recommend London to people who want to study. It's a fantastic city. It's super diverse. People come from all over the world to come here. So kind of the experiences you can gather are pretty unique to this city. Culture shocks between Dubai and London. I mean, they're two different places. I think one of them is London's so old, like centuries old. People have ways about them that they're kind of like stuck to. Whereas Dubai was a brand new city in like 2001. So watching a city grow up there and having such an international community out there, it was like, people were creating the city from the ground up with, other cities as a template. It's very different in London. It's London is London. Dubai can be whatever it wants to be, really. Yes, in a way, but it's London's an established city, but it's constantly changing at the same time, which is quite inspiring. Moving to London, I started, I've got a lot of hospitality experience from the past, doing like events and things in France and Dubai. So when I came to London, managing bars and stuff sort of came fairly naturally. It's a great job to be working with so many different breweries around the UK. It's a scene that's massively exploded, off the train of America, ironically, coming up with the craft beer scene and, putting out all these new IPAs, West Coast IPAs, New England IPAs, sours, etc. Just in the last 10 years, you've seen like hundreds of breweries in the UK pop up, and it's massively changed the drinking culture in the UK, which was predominantly smashing Peronis at the pub. How much of this £4 beer can I get down me? Now people have a perception of, actual taste and flavor and experience and all of that kind of stuff, which is an inspiring business to be in, as it's so young at the moment. Music scene is probably one of the most diverse things you can find. There's fantastic venues that like accommodate everybody's kind of styles and tastes, and there's a really good crossover between them. So you could go to a punk gig at like 7 p.m. and then go out clubbing till 4 or something. If that's your scene. The London music scene is just so much bigger than Dubai. Dubai was really cool because we knew everybody and we kind of created a music scene out of it, and it grew over 10 years, and it's just still constantly growing, whereas London has established venues that you aspire to get into, to reach your demographic and things like that. There's just 1,000 more opportunities in London than there were in Dubai. My favorite London music events are Slam Dunk for sure. They always have like an incredible lineup of US artists, European artists, and UK artists. It's predominantly, a punk rock festival, but, it's really diverse at the same time. Specifically, not really any other music events. I mean, every weekend there's something going on, so, you get to pick and choose, really. But I would say Slam Dunk is my favorite. I spent a lot of time in Bordeaux. That's where my family and dogs live. They moved there after Dubai, and I came to London, but I visit there at least 4 times a year. Things I miss about Dubai, I mean, not paying taxes is obviously good. Having year-round great weather, reliable weather is fantastic. London's weather is a bit hit and miss. I don't miss the roads in Dubai. Fuck that. What I miss about Bordeaux is on London. It's a completely different lifestyle. You know, it's like 60% slower. People appreciate their time a lot more. You know, London's very fast-paced, almost to the point that you're expected to keep up with it, which is not a healthy way to live, to be honest. Don't move to London if you like things quiet, you like things easy, and you like things slow. Maybe move outside of London and dip in and out, because, you know, there's always so much to experience here, but living in it, you have to keep up.